Okay, so what's going on, guys? It's a gameplay Horizon here, and welcome back to Eternal Evolution. So, I'm quite busy in the past few days, and today let's continue our journey here on this Twilight Lens, in which we will try to use a Loris, guys. Okay, for example, we will be challenging here the Generalist Bond. So, previously, most players use this meta team that will compose with a mat. You get your Dodgy, Alistar, Sakai, and Sakai Monoko. So, let's replace this Sakai Monoko with the new SP Hunter unit, and that would be okay, Loris, guys. So why is it that Loris is quite nice also to use here? You cannot feel the importance of Loris unless you understand the skills. So if you take a look at this one, we have here the Trial of the Soul. Every 3 normal bullet from Loris activates effect reduces the target's max HP by 8%, and in PvE modes it cannot exceed with 2000% of Loris attack and not effective against elite and bosses, and also forces the target into astral state, in which astral state cannot be reapplied to the target for 5 seconds. Okay, so this astral state, it says here each soul enemy in the astral state grants Loris a 10% attack and also max HP stacks. Okay, we have your attack and HP, guys. And enemies in the astral state deal 10% less damage and receive a 10% more damage. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, so this would be my gears for my Loris, and that would be the fade out gears. Okay, so my gems, that would be triple recklessness and dual doomsday. And then for our ruler's ring, we get here a triple armor and blood pack, and finally we get your soul compass, guys. That will be triple cloth and 1 enigmata. Okay, so let's try this one with the Loris. Actually, these are not elites nor bosses, guys. And take a look at that. Wow. Okay. Those enemies were freaking weak. So, if you will compare that with Sakai Monoko, for example, let's put here Sakai Monoko, guys. And if you will challenge that. Okay. So, take a look at that. These monsters here are quite a little bit tanky, guys, as you can see. Take a look at that. We have here, okay, at 2 minutes and 49 seconds still, these enemies here are alive. Take a look at that. If you will continue, wow. Okay, so unless if you have Loris, you can try Loris also, guys. So let's try another one. Okay, let's try this one, the Vanguard Bond. First, we will try here Sakai Monoko, and let's challenge this. Okay, so let's only take 10 seconds, guys. Let's take 10 seconds here. Okay, 254. Okay, 253, 252, and 250. So we have here the HP of these enemies here. Okay, take a look at that. Almost all enemies are alive. And if we will continue up to 245, let's see. 48, 47, and okay, take a look at that. These enemies are still alive. If we will use Loris instead of the Sakai Monoko, this is the output, guys. Okay, we will challenge that one. Okay, 254. Okay, that's 10 seconds. And we will wait again for another 5 seconds. And take a look at the HP of the enemy. I think it affects, guys, the HP or the max HP of the enemy, while increases the damage of our heroes and also decreases the damage received by our heroes by 10%. So if ever you cannot attack these enemies here, you can use Loris, guys. So it took us like 20 seconds. Okay, so next let's try another one. Okay, let's try this one, guys. If this tank bond is also affected by this. Okay, let's see. Okay, take a look. I think the most tankiest unit here, that would be Crete. So we need to kill that Crete ASAP. So that's 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. Okay, take a look, that Crete is still alive. Okay, let's continue. Okay. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. While if we will use here Sakai Monoko. Okay, let's challenge that. Let's see what will happen here. Crit is a freaking tanky, guys. Okay. So that is the effect. Still, we got here crit. Like that. Okay. That's almost the same, guys. That's almost the same. We have still here crit. Take a look at that. My god. It's 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. Okay, so I think, in my own opinion, it is better to use Loris instead of Sakai Monoko. If ever, my god, if ever there is no elite monsters or boss monsters, guys. So let's try this one, Assassin Bond. Okay, let's try this first with Sakai Monoko. Okay. Let's take like a 30 seconds, guys. Let's wait until 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see the HP of these bosses here. Okay, that's 36. 35. Okay, so that is the HP of the boss. And if you will use your Loris, okay, that would be a hunter. Okay, let's try to challenge it. See, guys. Okay, let's wait until 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But sometimes this is due to the RNG, guys. The RNG of Matt and Dodgy. Okay. So take a look at that. I think still it's Sakai Monoko who is better, guys, when we are facing here these bosses or elites. This Loris is only effective on non-elites and non-bosses. Wow. So you can skip that. Okay, so let's try another one. Okay, what is this? Let's try this one, guys. The energy bond. So in this case, you don't need any strong units here, but rather, okay, most players use here Carabine. So using Carabine, God, Carabine is freaking strong here. Actually, this Carabine is already at Awakened 5, guys. Wow. Oh, they already fixed Carabine? Okay, no. Wait. Carabine at Awakened 5. My god. The best option on this Twilight land still, that would be Carabine, guys. But we are only testing Loris. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, with the Carabine. Let's see what will happen here. Maybe we will put some... Okay. Some summoners. Okay, let's try this. And also... Okay, so I'm an open. Okay, let's try this. Wow. I don't know if Carabine is effective here, guys. Oh my god, he is effective. Still, Carabine is effective here. Nice one. Okay, so let's see the damage of that Carabine. That's 413 billion. Okay, so let's challenge this one. That will be a tank bond. Okay, let's try to use here steel Carabine, guys. I think Carabine is not good to use here. Carabine does not do some damage at all. So, but rather, okay. So let's remove this one and let's go back to our meta team. Energy, Sakai, and then our hunter. That would be Alistar. Okay, let's do something like this, and let's do this. I think we can defeat this one, guys. So let's just take a look at that. The Adji still the best. Next, followed by Amat later on. So let's just skip this. I know we can beat that. Okay, so next. Wow, Dodgy, guys. That's 7.3 trillion. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Energy bond. Just use here. Carabine. Tank the Carabine. Okay, let's challenge. I'm quite curious also about JAINA, guys. I want to test also JAINA. Oh, wow, take a look at that. Okay, finally, let's let's try this one. The Vanguard Bond. Still, we'll be using your Carabine. Oh my god, Carabine's really strong. Casting that ultimate skill, it can wipe out the entire enemy team. Wow, my god. Okay, let's just skip. What do we have here? The Hunter Bond. Okay, so on this Hunter Bond, okay, let's try to use Loris. Let's see what will happen here. Okay, that will be Hunter or Loris. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I'm quite curious about this one. Okay, take a look at that. Loris can deal some decent damage. She can deal some decent damage, guys. Wow. Even though we are using here Enlighten and also Summoner prototypes. She can deal decent damage. Wow. Alright, 82%. And I'm at our main damage dealer here. And we get here 78%, guys. And at 2 minutes remaining time, the HP of the boss should be 66%. Okay. I think still it is best to use Sakai Monoko here. Okay, let's try to use Sakai Monoko, guys. Let's see what will happen. Yeah. When we are challenging here, elites and bosses, still it is best to use a Sakai Monoko. And for non-elites and non-boss type units, Carabine, guys. So therefore, we can conclude that Loris is somehow useful only on a PvP and not on PvE. On PvE still, it's the summoner team, guys. Daji, Amat, together with these buff type units, Sakai, Monoko, and Alistar. So I think we can defeat the boss. We can skip that one. Okay, so we are now on chapter 20. Okay, so what would be my ranking here? Okay, let's see. Okay, that's 19-9. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try the summer bond, guys. Alright. Let's skip that one. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, let's try this one. The assassin bond. This assassin bond. Okay, let's just try to use these meta team. Or maybe, I think. Let's try Carabine, guys. Okay. Nice. Waiting for that Carabine. Wow, nice one. Take a look at the damage of Carabine, guys. 3.6 trillion. Okay, let's challenge this. Okay, I can skip that. Okay, still it's Carabine. And okay, next that did the tank bond. Okay, this is it. So since these are elites, you'll be using your Sakai Monoko. Okay, let's challenge. I think we can defeat this one. But let's see, guys. Okay, I think we need a reset here. Okay, let's just skip and let's see if we can defeat this. I think we will fail. Okay, so the highest damage dealer here, that would be Amat, followed by Daji. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I want to see JAINA. My God, JAINA, guys. Let's see JAINA here. JAINA is an energy type. Okay, let's see the skills description of this unit. So we get here the tactic. The super breakthrough. Let's see, guys. So upon awakening, or awakening is a super breakthrough to support fighting, increases team's attack and HP by 8%. And we have here the energy heroes on the team. Okay, it increases the damage, guys. And next we get here increases the damage reduction. And the divine light, JAINA fires a beam of light to at the target, dispelling invincibility. I think this is best on PvP. It then deals damage ranging from 3,500% up to 7,000% of attack. And the higher the accuracy of JAINA, the greater will be the damage, and the max accuracy that will be 200. And that is the maximum possible damage reach, guys. So that would be 7,000% of attack. And the beam has an infinite range and knocks enemies back slightly upon hit, dispelling invincibility, and does not work against bosses. So we have here also increase in attack, and we have here increase in HP. And what is this? The divine light at the super breakthrough 5. At the start of each, oh my God, at the start of each battle, JAINA grants 3 seconds of invincibility to allied hero with the lowest HP and applies 2 stacks of light barrier. This is quite nice. And then you got here rapid support. Okay, so at Awaken 6 we can have here reduces the accuracy of all enemies by 16. And we have here increases the initial, or reduces the initial energy and rage of all enemies. And at Super Break, the 7 support skills can be triggered 3 times in the battle. And you get here in PvP modes, the beam instantly executes. Oh my god, this is friggin' insane. Okay, so JAINA is a PvP type unit. So it says here executes all summoned units, deals true damage equal to 50% of the max HP of the large summon unit, guys. So guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you again on my next videos. Bye bye.